What's up, good people? If you're watching this video, that means I've graduated and I have finally compiled all of the videos and pictures from exciting highlights of this season and want to take some time to share some of my favorite or more so sentimental parts. I have timestamps listed below in the description box so that you can follow along each event as I talk about it. Let's get into this special recap. To finally be able to put this all together for you guys to celebrate this special time in my life is just so exciting. So the graduation festivities began for me in April. I started off the month with a photo shoot, and as you guys know, pictures mean a lot to me because I can look at photos and tell you what day it was, what I was doing, who I saw, the highs, the lows of the day. Pictures truly hold memories for me. And so much went into this photo shoot. I wanted casuals with the white tee and senior jeans, but also in a dress with the cap and gown, which kind of shows like both sides of me, like casual and cutesy, and then all decked out. And since then, I've posted some pictures on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. But for those of you who are just now joining the journey, let's take a look at some pictures right now. So I took these pictures actually on Palm Sunday, and then the next day, Monday, I went to the SGA Induction or dinner, and this year is the most I've been actually like involved ever, like within the club, and that's only because my bestie brother was the president this year. That was like my main motivation. I would help SGA from afar and more like indirectly, but it wasn't until when my brother secured his win as president for our senior year that I made the executive decision to join SGA, and he also kind of made me promise him that I would do that. So but yeah, SGA dinner, it was so sweet. They did senior gifts and it was so cute. It meant so much, especially because I've helped so much not even being a part of the club up until this year. And yeah, that was just really sweet to me, and my parents also got to come, and it's just a sweet evening. Let's take a look. What's up, guys? I am currently getting ready for the SGA Banquet and Induction tonight. I am so excited. I'm even halfway ready. I had my makeup done and hair done this morning to get that out the way, and also I was in the morning announcement show, so of course I wanted to look good, so it just had me, you know, in a jump start for tonight so I wouldn't have to rush. And so I'm putting on blush now as a finishing touch, and then I'll put on my dress and heels and I'll be out the door and ready to go. Tonight's dinner and induction is not just, you know, a senior send-off for the class of 2025, but it's also getting to see our underclassmen friends take on these leadership positions and roles, and it's just an exciting time, so I'm excited about tonight. Wow, this is so great. I put this in my gift list on the form. Wow. And the lotion too. Wow, this is great. This is great. My favorite stuff. Blank note cards. Oh yes. Pens. Wow, love pens. Never enough. Let's see. Soft cashmere and lavender. Ooh, that smells really good. You can sniff in a minute. Lavender. That's a very famous scent in this household. Multiple reasons. Love. Cute. Okay, let's see. Ooh, a cup. Okay. All right. Nice little cup. Sakis. Yes, I love Sakis. So warm and fuzzy. Oh, yes, my gum. My holy grail. Yes, thank you. All right. Plant. It's fake. Anyways. Ooh, yes, I love these. Anything else? Anything else that's hidden? Nothing? Nothing? That's it? That's all? I am loving this basket. I feel great about what I was given. I am amazed and very honored. Okay, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Have a great day. Wow, this is just amazing. This is great. Wow, my ITV Junior did this. Wow, that's so sweet. So that was a little bit of the SGA banquet. Well, not really the banquet, but more of the part where you guys saw me open my gift once I got home. It was so sweet. The underclassmen, they had a senior that they were assigned to, and the person that was assigned to me was actually my, what I like to call ITV Junior. She's like following in my footsteps and learning all of the things that I have done over the past 4 years in ITV, and she's gonna become like the new me. So she's a freshman, and she was really sweet to do that for me. Just every single thing in that basket was just, amazing. Like, she hit it spot on. It was perfect. And then we also got paper plate awards. It's a paper plate award about who you are and things that you're most known for. So everybody knows that I am the ITV queen. So yeah, that was my paper plate award, ITV queen, because I'm always on the morning announcements, always producing, always directing, always writing. So yeah, the ITV class keeps me pretty busy and productive, but I love it. And it's just been like one of the biggest parts of me in my high school journey. So I think ITV queen, especially for being ITV president and producer, is pretty fitting. So that was a highlight of the night as well. We have the pictures on Palm Sunday. The next day was the SGA banquet, and then we get to Wednesday, which was my last meeting as Pep Club president. So here's like a little recap of that day. What's up, guys? It's Wednesday, so 2 days after the SGA banquet. All of these monumental things happening all so close together. It is getting real. But today was my last meeting as Pep Club president, and it's been a very exhausting job at times, but also very rewarding. And to get to say that I was Pep Club president my senior year, and just all these accomplishments, ITV producer, ITV president, ITV director, Hall of Fame winner, in homecoming court, like it's been so good, and I cannot believe that we are at the finish line. Handing off my position today was very relieving and exciting. So just a whole lot of emotions at once, but today has been a great day. And next week, the festivities continue with our AICE banquet and senior rec. The last meeting as Pep Club president was very, it was very exciting, but also very emotional. Very exciting in the sense like, wow, okay, like it's over for me. Like, I'm good, you know, I get to pass this off to somebody else and be done. My VP is now going to be the president next year, so literally following in my footsteps. So that's exciting, and I pretty much knew that was going to happen, and she ran unopposed just like I did. So that was really special that we shared that same story. Like, you know, we ran unopposed. Just closing the meeting out for the last time, I like started tearing up, and it was just emotional, just like, because, you know, Pep Club is a huge part of me. It's where I've made so many connections, people that I didn't know because I didn't have classes with them, I've met through Pep Club, and we would talk at games and stuff. And then, you know, when we would see each other, or we did end up having classes together in later years, like, we built, you know, such a great connection. And so Pep Club is like a part of a huge part of my 4 years in high school. So that was definitely emotional to like just close out that last meeting as not just a pep club president, but a solid pep club member as well. So we get through the meeting on Wednesday. There's nothing else going on the rest of that weekend, but then we get into Resurrection Sunday week, and from there on it was just a busy week. So we started off on Monday, got our cap and gown, and it was so hot, y'all. A whole 80 degrees outside. Like, it was bad, but we made it. And here's a little bit of footage of me trying it on real quick, just barely, and then we had to actually put it on and zip it up for the actual group picture. Okay, that's good. I'm proud. As long as it's not dragging on me.
Hat is burning. I mean, not my hat, my hair.
So we survived our cap and gown distribution at the stadium, and then the next day was the AICE banquet. AICE stands for Advanced International Certificate of Education. I was an AICE student all 4 years of high school, and I have my AICE diploma. I am so happy. There were many times where I was thrown some life obstacles that were a threat to me continuing on in this advanced program. Nothing could have ever prepared me to lose my pop at the very beginning of the fourth quarter of sophomore season, right before my first, season of AICE testing. And so it's easy to say that the mix of depression and anxiety ran very deep, heavily deep. But to make it through and to this point of this accomplishment was worth every late night, study halls, study groups, partners, and even tutoring. Hey y'all, it is Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. And today's the AICE banquet. So I'm dealing with a little bit of a hair problem. The curls, they're doing great. They're holding up. I put them in flexi rods yesterday. But it's a little big, so I need to kind of tame it a little bit. The humidity is bad in these streets. So let's see if we can, kind of tame it and get it calmed down a little bit, and just because. Hey guys, I am ready. I decided to recurl my hair. I didn't like the braid on the side, and so now it looks a whole lot more, or a lot less frizzy. And I did the makeup on my arms, and yeah, I actually brightened up my eyeshadow. I didn't put on gold. I put on more like a dusty white. So that's what it's giving today, and it looks pretty good. So I am ready to go. I got to take home all the roses that were on the tables, so yay. Yeah, and then I put them in this vase. This vase is very special to me, to our family. This is actually one of my Memel's vases from her funeral. So yeah, so I've put my prom bouquet in here when I had my prom bouquet a couple weeks ago, and now my roses. So yeah, so got to take those home, and now I'm about to get ready for bed, try to recharge and regroup for school tomorrow, and then senior rec is on Thursday. Also, this wasn't just a banquet, this was also like awards too. So we got our AICE stole today, and if you look back in my cap and gown pictures, I am wearing an AICE stole, but that was borrowed. That was before we got like our official one that we get to keep tonight. So yeah, Then the next day, Wednesday, April 23rd, was the 1 month countdown until graduation. And so I decided to celebrate by vlogging a little bit of behind the scenes from our morning announcement show. And my co-anchor was one of my brothers. And the show kind of got a little chaotic in the beginning, but you know, we figured it out. I can't see that, but hey, it's okay. Blue?
Hey.
Teleprompter.
No, where did the teleprompter go?
Go to alma mater. Go to alma mater. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Good morning, Bay High. I'm Zuri. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd, and we will be bringing you the morning announcements.
Distributed next Wednesday.
Hey, you know that there's a video playing?
Oh.
Like,
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Now number 5, I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. 4, 3, 2.
oh man. We're pretty alive today.
Give me 100. Run me my money.
And then April 24th, the following day, came senior rec. Thursday, April 24th, y'all. Jesus done rose on Sunday, resurrection. And since then, every day I've had something to do after school. It's been crazy. And tomorrow night, Friday night, is my one day of this week to literally just chill and not get ready for anything, not do anything. I am so happy. I am so happy. I am beaming. I am so ready for tomorrow night just to chill and relax. And yeah, just bring myself, back down, have a little mental detox. So, yeah, but anyways, I am going to get ready for senior rec. I hope to leave the house at 4:30, be at the church around 4:45 so that I can be on time for practice at 5. Then the senior rec starts at 6. Then we'll be there for a couple hours. So I'm thinking from 6 to 9, then be back at home and then school tomorrow. So yeah, that's my night. So while we are getting ready, and y'all are actually about to watch me put on my cap and gown in just a second. My dad's going to help with that. But I wanted to talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart and very special. Tonight, among all of the scholarships I will be awarded, I will be receiving one in honor of my uncle. This is an uncle I don't talk much about just because it's a very personal thing, because my dad's brother passed away 11 years before I was born. So the only way I know my uncle is through my pop and meemaw and dad, through stories, pictures, letters, and so much more. My uncle is proof that you can miss someone you've never met. I feel like now, especially in this season of not having much of the biological aunt and uncle niece relationship, that my only uncle on my dad's side would have just knocked it out the ballpark, for real. Meemaw and Pop especially saw pieces of my uncle in me. I would do or say stuff that he used to do when he was my age. And, I think just with me being the first girl born into the family, it was like this sign to them from him that I was literally heaven sent. And I think of my uncle a lot sometimes. I definitely miss what could have been. I try to picture what life would be like if he was still here and how that dynamic would have been. And to be his only niece of the 3rd generation of our family is such a gift. I don't have time now because I'm about to go into practice for senior rec, but I hope one day to share the poem that I wrote and dedicated to him, and hopefully I can have it framed with his picture in it. I am here, guys. I feel extremely grown right now. What the heck?
Zuri, this scholarship depicts the generational legacy and the heart of our departed loved one, Mr. Raymond Bernard Kelly. Zuri is well deserving of this scholarship, of her commitments to serving in excellence of ministry, to community, and academically. The R.B. Kelly Memorial Scholarship value of $1,100 is given for college, vocational, tuitional, and supplies. It's April 24th, 2025. May you have a successful career, and I know you will. May God continue to bless you.
After senior rec, my parents and we went to Longhorn to celebrate, and we hadn't had dinner, so we were pretty hungry afterwards, and it was just a perfect way to end the evening. And we went into that weekend, and it was a much needed break from all of the events and the running back and forth and getting cute and pretty. Like, I just wanted to chill. To add some fun and celebration to the last week of high school, May 13th was our senior skip day. It was sincerely the best, most fun day. I started off the morning with my girls, my childhood best friend who I've known since kindergarten, and then her best friend. And so we're basically in a trio together. We're all best friends. And so we just met up at my childhood best friend's house, and we spent like an hour there talking and hanging together before we actually headed out for our beach day. So that was really good. And also having an exam 2 days later on our last day, it was just nice to go to the beach with my girls and decompress and just have some fun together.
I'd like to come in, please.
No, we're doing stuff right now.
So,
Says me and Zuri B. Kelly. Nope.
And the girls were so sweet to make me breakfast because I hadn't eaten yet. I just put on clothes and I got straight to my best friend's house, and it was like a breakfast bagel. It was so good.
This looks so freaking good. Oh my word.
So as soon as breakfast was done and the girls loaded the car and I loaded the car with my beach stuff, we all headed out together and we met up with other people from school. I was really happy to get to spend some time with other friends as well, like my bestie brother, and it was just, a great time. And honestly, there wasn't a lot of us there, but the people who were there, hey, it was great. And it's honestly a day that I will never forget, full of laughter and just getting burnt a week and a half before graduation. I definitely came home in a darker shade than how I left my house, for sure. As happy as I was being at the beach for almost 4 hours, and it is my happy place, I was excited to come back home and just chill out and get all the sand off of me. May 15th was our last day, and I can't even describe what this day was like. It was so great, and these next 6 to 7 minutes encapsulates the true emotions of that day. For ITV, I wanted my and our last show as seniors, which you'll see, to be as close to perfect and special as it could be, because we literally deserve, I deserve, for being ITV president, director, producer, anchor, all the things. So what's up, good people? It's my last day of high school, and it's a great day so far. I have no doubt that I will be an emotional basket case by the end of today. I got ready this morning and I felt pretty good. Had my playlist going, and so we shall see how I end up. I started off with senior breakfast with my friends, and now I am in my TV production class typing the script for the last time ever, which is crazy, and also signing yearbooks of underclassmen friends as well. It's just a great feeling knowing I've poured as much as I possibly could these past 4 years into ITV. It's been such a special highlight of these past 4 years for me, and to get to lay that down now and pass it on to someone else is just special. I have been ITV producer, anchor, director, president, literally everything, all of the above. It's been a pleasure, and as hard as people could be at times, and with all of the differing opinions about how things should go and studio craziness, I would still say that all of the good memories come to my mind at the moment from the past 4 years, and it definitely outweighs all of the technical difficulties, as we say. There's a lot of emotions that go into a day like this for me, excitement of starting this new chapter and life away from drama and people who have the lack of emotional and mental intelligence. I'd say people have turned into people they said they'd never become. So that's been interesting for sure. But I'm ready to explore and grow and learn even more. And sometimes the biggest accomplishments come with the hardest goodbyes. Leaving my favorite teachers who I have connected with so deeply, teachers who worked with me and strives to make sure that I succeeded. Just the routine of seeing them every day and all day, like all of a sudden just stops. Like, what do you mean I'm not going to school tomorrow? I also miss my Pop. I started high school with him, lost him at the halfway mark, and definitely missing him today as he is not here to see me finish this journey. But all in all, it's still a good day. It's a good day because I've put in the work for this moment, and I'm grateful for all of the memories made. And with that being said, it is time to anchor the show one last time.
Okay.
Okay.
Totally.
I'm gonna go from first. And who are you? And I'm Elise. Today is Thursday. Okay, sorry, this glare is. The glare is killing me, honestly.
I might sit on my leg because I cannot.
Okay, that's better. Actually, just leave it. Just leave it.
This is. Oh, that does not say this. Today is our last day, but there are. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you do this during the show, I'm going to beat you.
I'm gonna start
like
laughing.
legit.
I'm gonna start laughing.
Taking place.
Taking on place.
Taking on places, yes ma'am.
The kids in this generation. Okay.
Please do that.
Okay. Seniors, please be there at 8 a.m. sharp. Don't be late because we need to get this right.
As we're all saying this and we run on black time.
Literally.
May 23rd.
7:30. Be there at 7:30. It starts at, we're supposed to be there at 8, but be there at 7:30.
We're gonna say all this in the show.
Next week. Okay?
Next week.
So next week is a full regular week and exams start on Thursday.
How do y'all feel about uniforms? That's what I really want.
Okay, we're not good.
I don't.
On the last day is crazy.
Since,
That's why I asked that.
Okay.
That's why I asked that. Like,
since today is the
And remember.
Go.
Bye. This is
8:30.
okay. Hey, counting down. Put your hands down, Matt.
I'm trying to see. Okay. 3, 2.
Good morning, Bay High. I'm Zuri.
And I'm Matthew.
And I'm Elise.
Today is Thursday, May 15th, and we will be bringing you the morning announcements for the last time.
Today is our last day here. But there are still plenty of senior activities taking place.
Sorry, we're having technical
We
difficulties.
really are. There you go. Thank you. We have
Happy
had.
birthday.
We have had.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Don't do that.
Like you couldn't read earlier.
And thank you to our ITV class and Miss Williams for the chance to be ITV producer, director, anchor, and more these past 4 years. Bay TV has definitely been a highlight of my high school experience.
So, for the last time,
Go Bay! Oh, that was amazing.
Hi guys. I'm a hot mess. I knew this was gonna happen. It is 40 more minutes until this day ends. Well, the school day. And I am a basket case. But anyways, I'm just going to say goodbye. This is it's rewarding. It's exciting to be done. I'm so happy and excited to be done. It's like all the memories here and just walking around campus for the last time. This is crazy. Just remember sophomore year, not knowing if I would be able to continue on, in high school after losing Pop, and just to make it to this last day is amazing. It's the last 3 minutes. Y'all, it's 2:59. exciting. It's emotional, but it's exciting.
I had the sweetest day ever, surrounded by so much love, positivity, and people that genuinely love me. It's a day I look back on and feel grateful that I vlogged that day, even through the emotions, because although people say it's crazy for, you know, people to film themselves crying, you know, I believe that it shows the true emotions of this moment for me that I've worked so hard for. And in reality, people can say what they want because I honestly don't care. If you haven't been through a hurricane, if you haven't lost a grandmother 2 days before having scoliosis surgery, then go through a pandemic the year later, and then survive several losses of relationships between both friends and family, not because of you, and then you have a grandfather that gets diagnosed with at least what feels like at least five different illnesses in a year, and then he passes away during your sophomore year of high school. All of this back to back in a span of 5 to 8 years. If you have not been through all of that back to back, do not talk about my tears. So after getting through all of the emotions and tears and just waves from the last day of high school on May 15th. May 16th was our senior sunset, and it was absolutely gorgeous, sitting on the beach with my closest friends and just watching the sun go down together. The water temperature was perfect, so we all stuck our feet in, and yeah, it was just a nice evening together. And the next day, May 17th, was my graduation party. We did an all-white party. I think it's more cutesy when everyone's in the same color, but yeah. So without further ado, let's head to one of the sweetest days ever that I could relive 1,000,000 times. I am doing my makeup right now. I stayed here at Hotel Indigo overnight and had me a little staycation and enjoyed myself. Party starts at 12. It is 10:15, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I was gonna start on makeup later, but I don't like to feel rushed, so I'm getting makeup out the way now, and then I'm gonna do my hair too. I'm gonna curl it. I haven't curled it in a hot minute because it's been so humid, and I still don't want to curl it, but it's just for pictures and for my sanity. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about everyone who's coming and who's gonna be there. I am kind of nervous though. We're bringing both family and friends together. So my godparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, cousins, church family, and my school friends and siblings and best friends are all gonna be there. So I don't know how the vibe is gonna be because it's two completely different worlds in my opinion, but I think it's gonna go great, especially because I talk a lot about my family to my friends. So it shouldn't be too bad because they get to put faces to names and they get to know who people are in my family, and my family gets to know, you know, who my friends are. And before I even go any further, I just want to say this view from the balcony, absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Absolutely gorgeous. So it is, let's see, it's 11:15. I want to be there by 11:50. I don't want to be late for my own party. I'm very introverted. It's been great, mind you, it's been great, but like, it's a lot to be the center of attention. Center of attention, like sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the vibes. But yeah, I just want to be with everybody, you know. Everybody that's coming means so much to me, and they've played such a influential role in my life. And yeah, I just want to be with everybody. Anyways, I just wanted to be relaxed and chill, but still fun and upbeat. And yeah, so I'm excited about it. Okay guys, so this is the fit. Besides the shoes, of course, but yeah, looks pretty good. It's like way past 11:50. It's like 11:57 maybe. I don't have my watch on me, but it is party time. truly an introvert like my dad, so I'm gonna say my stuff and sit down and eat my cake. To my parents, my mom and dad, thank you for everything. Yeah, that's it. Personally, we have rediscovered and redefined our lives in life after loss. I would say that losing Pop Pop was the hardest thing of my high school experience. Thank you, whether that was letting me stay at your house for the weekend. Thank you so much for prayers. Also, even times for missing parts of your ship to come to induction ceremonies, award ceremonies, and things like that. Unbiological aunts and uncles, thank you. You have filled a void in my life and my heart that you know sometimes necessarily blood did not always do for me. And you gave me stability for my high school experience and journey. All of my friends, thank you guys for being here. Each of you I have great enough memories with. My two best friends, Elise and Bryson, my siblings. Love you guys, thank you. Y'all have been literally the definition of ride or die. Taylor and Naomi, my girls. Sarah, Umu, I haven't known you very long, but thank you for being the best friend of my best friend. Matthew, I don't know how I'm friends with you. You had the ability to make me laugh and drive me crazy at the exact same time. That is such a skill. To my other girls, my younger girls, Fiona, Nadia, Olivia, Kelsey, I am so proud of y'all. I just hope that the rest of your high school experience is great and even better than mine was. My second family over here. Thank you for raising my best friends and just, being supportive of me as well. I love you. That's it. We love you. Y'all, this is a day that I still go back to all the pictures and videos from, and That was a day, like I said, that ended in tears, not because I was sad, but just because I was so happy. And then we basically had just a week to ourselves of just getting our lives together before graduation, a week of chill, and then of course eventually scrambling to get it together. So then we get to the grand finale of everything, which was May 23rd, the day of graduation, and I woke up and I felt amazing. I headed over to grad practice and it was at 8:30, so waking up early was a huge adjustment, especially after going to bed late so many times throughout the week prior. And surprisingly, it took us less time than I thought it would to get through the routine, at least one good time, and we only practiced it once. Thank God, because it was scorching hot. But yeah, I filmed none of that just because I was just trying to make it. It was so hot, guys. I'm not even kidding. But after grad practice, I came home, I took a shower, I took a nap, had my fan on full blast, high speed, and then I got up to do a quick run to the store, and then I came back home and started getting ready, like officially. I felt mostly good while I was getting ready. I had my playlist going and I was just jamming per usual. There was a point where I did start tearing up just because, you know, overcoming the emotional waves again, but it did get better, and we have some pictures that we took right before the ceremony that are very, very special to me, and these ones, they are really, really sweet, and you will see why in just a minute. It's graduation day. I filmed absolutely nothing of today, but hey, that's okay, because I've been an emotional wreck. So you guys know that my grandparents are a huge part of me, and the legacy and their memory is always something that, you know, I try to honor in everything that I've done. And so I took pictures with Pop Pop and Meemaw. I wore the bracelets Pop Pop gave me. I had their initials and everything. I had a pin of their picture that my parents surprised me with, and they put it on. And so we were able to get pictures of them putting it on me, and my parents put it over my heart, which they're always in my heart, my Pop Pop and Meemaw, so that made sense and was just a perfect moment. After pictures, I headed straight to the gym where all the graduates met, and from there it was time to get caps on and make sure that everybody looked good, and especially go use the bathroom.
Let's take some pictures. I've cried. Where's your phone? I don't feel like loading this one.
So, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I got my red bracelets that my Pop Pop gave me. I gotta show y'all something. They're with me, y'all. Now let me tell y'all something. I love seeing other people win. So although I was graduating and I was proud of myself, don't get me wrong, I was also proud of my siblings as well. I will never forget my brother running up to me saying, "I need you to put on my cap, like now." And so I said I would love to, and he was also doing a speech at graduation, so I knew that he was, you know, starting to get, you know, nervous, and just to share that moment together and just be that calming big sister and just like, hey, it's okay, don't worry, you've got this, you've practiced this, you spent weeks working on this. And so it was just an honor to get to be the one to do that for him. And I put on like a few other people's caps, but I'd say like doing my brother's was like the biggest moment for me of that whole time, just because we've been through a lot of things together and we've shared those, you know, scary, nervous, you know, nerve-wracking times. So that moment just made sense and it was special. And we took pictures with teachers and walked around and just took it in as best as we could. And then it was soon time to start walking out to the field.
Guys, I can't even tell you what this moment was like to be sitting on the second row, graduating with distinction, and sitting literally right behind my brother at graduation, and then have the best seat to cheer him on and watch him give a speech at our graduation. Like, that is something I will never forget.
Know that you are writing your own story. You are part of the next 100 years of Bay High's legacy. What you do with that opportunity is entirely up to you. We have been handed a remarkable history, and now it's time to add our own chapter to it. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail, because every mistake is a lesson learned. And most importantly, never underestimate the power you have to shape the world around you. Congratulations, Bay High Class of 2025. We did it. Thank you.
When it comes to my brother, he was my first high school best friend. We met the first day of freshman year, first day of high school, and to get to start and finish together and be near each other was just the sweetest. And then also, walking the stage was amazing. It didn't feel real. It still kind of doesn't in some ways. It does and it doesn't at the same time. But growing up, I've been to a lot of graduations for older siblings and peers and god siblings, but going through the motions myself was most definitely completely unreal in the moment.
Zuri Kelly.
I definitely say after walking the stage, I remember slight things. Everything was such a blur. I don't really remember much of anything.
Your legacy is to be established, and we cannot be more proud of what we know will come from each and every one of you. My privilege to take this opportunity to confirm to each and every one of you graduates of Bay High School, class of 2025, congratulations!
The emotions to describe this moment was immense gratitude, joy, and just excitement. It's like everything you went through to get to that moment is just non-existent, and you're just shocked and excited that something like this just happened. It is a day and night that will forever be one of my favorite days because I literally spent it with my favorite people. We've officially come to the end of this special recap of all things graduation. Thank you all for the love and support on this journey. I grew up with you guys through this entire high school experience the past 4 years, and looking back even further, way back, this day seemed so far, and in some ways I don't think it has fully hit yet that it did just last week, but I am so happy. It has been a long, eventful couple of weeks, but you guys already know your girl is trying her best to sit down because summer's here and we are having fun all over again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in June.